Maddie's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. I am a mommy, I am a planner babe, and I am a first grade teacher. Today I want to go over my cash envelope system, and we take my husband's paycheck and use it for our wallet envelopes as well as for sinking funds. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started now. I use the Happy Planner. It's a classic size 18-month planner that runs from July of this year, 2019, all the way to December of the following year. I have my savings goal here. Just filled out the $50, haven't met any other goal. So we're gonna keep moving on to our next tab where I actually record our paychecks, and also where I have not recorded this one. Today's the 23rd, but I record main events that could potentially mean we need a budget for that event. So that's why they're here. Also, what I started doing, inspired by Romina Rosa. Go ahead and check out her channel if you haven't. It's color coding the categories that she works with, but she does it on her monthly spread. I do it on my weekly spread in the Mambi planner, and I love the way this has unraveled. Yeah, a lot of expenses during the week of the 14th to the 20th. I really haven't worked on this. Some water spill there, but please ignore that. But this week has closed, and this is what that week looked like, which is last week's. Now, going back to the monthly spread, that's what I use it for. Then I have another tab, and that tab is my sinking funds. In my sinking funds, did I skip another tab? I sure did. I have this tab back here. Go back. It's where I put all my husband's paychecks. That's paycheck number 1, 2 for October, and then this is 3 for October. We didn't use this form. 3, and today is the 23rd, and this is where we will be working from. So today is 10. Let me just double check that I'm doing this right. Yes, it's the 23rd. So 10, 23, 19. We will actually be working from my form. This is uploaded on my Etsy shop if you want to take a look at that, because I don't have a lot of categories this week. We're coming back in a little bit here. My last tab is sinking funds, and these forms are available on my Etsy shop if you're interested. This is a monthly overview of the sinking funds, and then it's updated. And then I have individual sheets here where I keep track of all of the transactions that have happened for that sinking fund. And these are under Alejandra, which is my sister. She collaborated on doing these pink purple ones with me. And then I have done the larger ones like so. So if you're interested on something that looks like this, they're uploaded all on my Etsy shop. Go ahead and take a look at that. But let's go ahead and go to the fun part, and that is looking at our cash budget this week. This week, I will be budgeting for $803. So my husband didn't do overtime last week, and this week it will be $803. Well, he did some, but not like we are used to. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry. I had to cut the video off because I was at this part already, and I put lotion on, and somehow it messed with the paper quality, and I couldn't really write in with the ink. So I'm going to switch it, and the only color I have available right now in my budget form is this purple color. So I'm going to use it, and I apologize about cutting the video like that. So we'll be using this one instead. And let's go ahead and get started. For me, the second time, I will not put you to the torture of looking at the other clip. So I'm glad I wasn't further along the video. And like I said, I am budgeting for $803. And today is the 23rd, 2019. Here are my categories. Okay, now let's go over the amounts. What I've noticed in this purple form is that the category, the column is a little less wider than I thought, and I can always edit that. This is the first time I think I used the purple form. I don't know if you can tell. See, it has more space here, and I think I did the envelope column a little larger. So anyway, it worked out for me because I kind of am doing something different. And if you have been with me for a while, you know that I usually put W for wallet, or P for like pending, or or placeholder, and I put SF for sinking funds. Now, this time around, I'm specifically giving my husband a little more in terms of like different envelopes, just because I figured, and I think all of this came about because I changed my wallet, and really I cannot have the 12 envelopes in there. This wallet does not give me for that many amount of envelopes. And now, because I'm talking about that, I want to tell you, I received a gift from someone. I don't know who. It didn't have the actual note. So if it's one of you, please let me know. I have no idea. I received it from Amazon, and it's a Soul Legit wallet. Again, the same black one I had initially. If you've been with me for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I don't know who gifted it to me, so I'm thinking I'm honestly going to change back, even though I'm not going to carry as many envelopes in my wallet. And you'll see the change today, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. And so anyway, this worked out because that way I could put Mari wallet, which is me, and then Hero, my husband. And so that worked out really well. I just had to shorten the names here, and that still worked out. Let me know if you have purchased this form and you want me to, you know, make this column smaller. I will. I did not notice that until now, and I apologize about that. So amount for this one is $150. Then we have family night, $30. Gasoline, $160. For entertainment, it's going to be $30, I think. Yes, $30. Spending, $60. Hero wallet is going to be water. So it's going to my husband's wallet, and gasoline as well. For the girls, $10. For beauty, $30. I am looking here, and I did not put babysitter at all. So that could be a problem. So that is going to be a problem. So I put 30 here because, yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Beauty, eating out will be $40 this week. For Camila's birthday, $22. For field trips, $7. For Mexico household will be $40. Hybrid allowance, $9. And so that's what we called our Sophia. On my daughter's birthday will be $8. For travel, it will be $77. And I'm going to add one more. I don't have babysitter. I'm hoping that I still have enough budget for that. So I don't know if I just completely forgot, and I don't have my cheat sheet with me. I usually do one with my husband, and if this happens really early in the morning, then I actually honestly do it with you the first time. Sometimes I don't because it's later, and then my husband does need to help me out with going to the bank and stuff like that. But right now I'm honestly doing this for the first time. So let's see how this unravels. Let's do babysitter, and that's going to be in my wallet, Mari wallet, and that's going to be $120. I'm hoping this works out. Let me go ahead and add these numbers up just to make sure that I do have $803 budget. And I'm hoping it works out.
150 plus 30 plus 160 plus 30 plus 60 plus 10 plus 10 plus 30 plus 40 plus 22 plus 7 plus 40 plus 9 plus 8 plus 77 plus 120 equals
803. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy about that. Now let's go ahead and do the cash breakdown. Let me bring up my ruler and let's do this. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and add these up. Let's use pink because we have purple and it's kind of bothering me that I'm gonna use red. 1, 2, 3, that's 3 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 3 50s. Then I am going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's 13 20s. And then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bills of 10, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, guys, I did a mistake. I don't know where. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I foresee a problem. I'm not sure why, and only because I'm gonna tell you why. Because I gave this to my husband, and I don't look into this after. I kind of use this as a cheat sheet because my husband and I had talked about this. So this is the card that he took to the bank. And just so you know, quick note, this cash breakdown card is in my Etsy shop now because my husband doesn't like the big card. So I enjoy the, maybe because, I don't know if it's a female thing, but he actually likes this tiny one. So he takes this one. He said, can you please just give me this one? I'm like, that's fine. So I went ahead and gave it to him like this. And it's currently in my Etsy shop. But this is something that I collaborated with my sister, and she has the original. I don't keep her originals, and so she worked on it and uploaded to the Etsy shop on Sunday. So this is on the Etsy shop under Alejandra. That is my sister's name who works with me on this. So that's there. So anyway, I am saying this only because I see 3 100s, 3 50s, and then 3 20s. I mean, not 3 20s, 13 20s, 6 50s here, and then 5 50s here. So there's some 5 50s, 5 10s here. I am sorry, I'm a hot mess right now, but I was just trying to figure out. I think I know why. I really do think I know why. It knits in between my 5s, my 4s, or my 5s, and my 1s. So I think what I did here is, for water, I was really looking into doing 1 5 and 5 1s. I think that's what I thought earlier. My husband wanted change here, so he said, please do not give me a 10. So we're not counting that one, which means now we have 1 2 3 4 5. Guys, I am not going to say sorry for the mistake because this is a real thing. This is exactly what happens when I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm glad it happened. And now we have 1 2 3 4 5. Hopefully this now matches when my husband took it to the bank. 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So like I said, he did do this in the morning, so just so you know, that did happen, and that's how I caught my mistake. And I'm hoping this now matches. So do I have 3 3 13 5 5 and 18? This matches this information right here, the quantity, which means that this will match. I'm hoping this is the correct amount because I can always make a mistake, guys. 300, 150, 260. It's so nice to have the addition done already. Okay, 50, 25, 18. And let's just assume that because that he didn't have any issues with this. I'm assuming he didn't. So let's just double check that for our records.
300 plus 150 plus 260 plus 50 plus 25 plus 18 equals
803. Thank you. I'm so happy about this. I was a little worried there because sometimes my husband doesn't call me, and there has been mistakes before because, like I said, I do this really early for him, and due to parent-teacher conferences, my brain hasn't been all there right now. I'm very physically and emotionally tired. So not that you guys are super interested on that, but just so you know where I'm coming from. And I do apologize for saying that I'm tired. I know you don't want to hear any negativity, but I'm just being real. And now I'm going to use this as my cheat sheet. Hopefully now everything unravels correctly. But before that, guys, I have to share something with you. I'm excited. I'm excited to share this with you guys. And I know for sure There are many ideas out there. Again, this is genuinely my idea and I haven't seen anyone. And if you have, please let me know because I would like to know. But honestly, this idea came from really shopping at Etsy. I saw that they had little dividers and micro notes. This is a Mambi micro note, and I have one in my wallet at all times. This one always stays in my wallet. My girl actually gets to it all the time. I have to go in a little bit to Taekwondo, so I'll come and do the stuffing in like a sec. But I want to show you this because I really have been thinking of what I'm taking to Mexico when I take my trip, and I'm like, I need to have a planner in which I seriously don't have to take everything with me. And during the summer, I don't mind taking all my planners just because I'm there for like 2 months. But I'm going for 1 week this time. I'm not going to carry all my planners. So I thought about doing some kind of traveler's notebook kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Guys, this I caught out of cardstock. They measure perfectly for the micro size. Honestly, I just got this out of the scrapbook paper where I create my envelopes. It was there. It's one of the sheets, and all of these came in there. This one, and then this one. I put a sticker from Mambi here, and this one. So all of this to say that I'm using this as another planner, but guess what I did to the back? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to totally take. Oh, this is not inserted correctly. I am going to totally take this to Mexico. These are mini cash envelopes. And let me just grab the cash that my husband brought today. I should totally make a different video, but I just wanted to briefly show you this because I'm too excited. Look at this, guys. I just did these like an hour ago. How adorbs is that? 2 mini cash envelopes in here. And of course, I have other things in here. You can use this totally for cash envelopes if you just want to stick this in your wallet. And these are the classic size, or typically what comes in a classic size disc. But you can have little discs like this, which is another thing I wanted to share with you. Now, when I introduce my mini cash envelopes in these color, so this is something that's in my Etsy shop, I actually said that you can ask for them hole punch for Happy Planner. So go ahead and get ready, baby. I'll be right there. Go get ready. You were hoping I said no, huh? She doesn't want to go to Taekwondo, guys. But I have to go and then come back and do my cash envelope stuffing. And yeah, it's pretty late. So I need to get going. But these are a little bit bigger. This is what I offer in my Etsy shop. And you can ask for the hole punch if you want to. I really didn't have a picture to show in my Etsy shop. I probably would try and upload this so that you can see how this looks. And know that I use a thick cardstock, so it's kind of harder to seal from the edge. And I do put them in the laminating machine a couple of times. If you do own one and you have envelopes like this, just put them through the laminating machine, and they will be fine. Honestly, believe me. My husband left one of these under the sun in the car, and it was all like detached, and I just put it in my laminating machine. It worked perfect. Anyway, all of that to say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at this. This one's a 5 disc because they're a little bit larger than this mini micro one that I created. So I don't know if I should put them on my Etsy shop because it is a lot of work. These are for like the micro size binder. And all of this idea came, see, it's smaller. But the bills still fit here. I hope I don't forget that dollar bill because honestly, I would totally be like, oh my gosh, I'm missing $1. So you do have to fold, obviously, the bills for that. But I think this is a neat idea. And like I said, this came because I was working with the mini cash envelopes. And I don't know what I did, but I like dropped it on top of my my micro notes Happy Planner. And I'm like, what? I'm like, this is almost the size. If I like just cut a little bit of length here because we want to make sure they're still laminated around. And so that's exactly what I did. So these are my micro Happy Planner cash envelopes for the wallet. Obviously, if you want to use this as a little folder here, that can actually work as well. But because I'm into this cash envelope stuffing, I think all I'm going to take is this and then just insert my spending money here. I mean, I love it. And I won't take as many papers, so it won't be as thick. I'll probably use half of it for cash envelopes and the rest for my planning. But anyway, that's my daughter. There you go. So I always carry this in my purse. I don't know why I didn't think about doing dividers. Not my idea. Dividers are not my idea. I saw a lot of Etsy shops and I purchased some. I cannot wait to show them to you. They are so cute, and I will never ever do something like that in my Etsy shop, I don't think, because this is a lot of work, guys. It is a lot of work. I don't know about the envelopes, but doing things like this, oh my gosh. Yeah, anyway, moving on. That's exciting to show you. But after I come back, we will be sorting our money, and I'm gonna leave you with this right now because I have to run to Taekwondo, and then I'll come back later. It is currently 6:50. I have to run out. Give me 1 sec, and then I will reappear. Okay, I am back, and let's go ahead and sort this money out now. All right, let's get started. This is the Ankington wallet, and I really love using the Sologit, so I might just change back to the Sologit since I got that gifted, and we will see how that unravels. So for now, here is one of my biggest issues with this. I kind of adjusted to the envelope, so I inputted less envelopes, so now I'm down from 12 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of having the 12, I have taken out of here 4 envelopes. And the 4 envelopes I decided to take out are water, gasoline, because that's something that is going to change, and I'll tell you in a little bit. And then giving and health and fitness. Let's go ahead and get started. And I am going to show you my first issue here, and here it is. Watch. Because it's leather like feeling, I'm afraid I'm even going to like damage the insert, so I'm not even going. Oh, here. It's just so hard. See, I think I broke it. Honestly, I think I did. It's so hard to take it out. I'm not even going to keep going. And I really like taking it out for the purposes of stuffing my cash envelopes, which is something that should be functional for me, but it's obviously not working. I think it might have broken. Let's see. No, it didn't. But you know what? I'm not comfortable with that. I like taking the insert out to do my cash envelope stuffing. That's just personal preference. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to stuff them like that. And that's why, I don't know if you noticed last video, I thought it was me, so I just kind of left it on. I didn't want to make a big deal, but I've tried it, and it's just really hard to take them out. So that's an issue for me personally. All right, for groceries, we do 150. We have some money left. I am not going to roll any money over this week, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I have found that the more I have, the more I want to spend anyway. So I am going to put it away. And I'm going to do it in a way in which it might not work, but I'm just going to try it. I know, and if you saw my last video, I funded completely Costco membership, and then I had to do some movement because the membership funded itself. Basically, what that means is the credits that Costco gave me paid for the membership itself. So that was a really cool thing. And I used that money to fund another sinking fund. Well, now I kind of feel like I want to leave that sinking fund alone and just leave it for next year. I know it's not an emergency. I know I could probably be using the money for something else, but it just gives me some sense of security that it's in the sinking fund and it's okay. If I need to pull from it, then I'll pull from it. But if not, then we won't touch that sinking fund. So I am saying all of that to say that anything that's left over this week, I'm going to refund, I don't know what to call it, Costco membership, because right now that envelope is empty. And you will see what I mean when I get to that. So also, in the same terms of spending all that money, the health and fitness envelope that I had here, I spent it on an Etsy sticker order kit. Not one kit, multiple kits, like 7 kits. And so, I mean, it was technically, it was funded for, but not necessarily for that category. So I didn't overspend, or not overspend, but I didn't go over budget. But still, I just don't feel, I gave myself permission to spend on that, but it didn't make me feel good. So that's why I'm taking those envelopes out. The giving envelope I'm taking out because I really cannot fund it this week, and I have to make some changes to that because I give in other areas. But I'll tell you what I mean by that. I know I don't want to sound rude or anything, but like I honestly like bought food for a family actually that is homeless, and I have seen them a couple of times when I go to one of, close to the mall. That's how I'm going to say. But, I do I don't want to say, what specifically I did or do, but I'm just letting you know that I don't want to put it on YouTube anymore, and I will use my own money to do that, if anything. I just kind of needed it in the beginning. I added that envelope because we were starting and I didn't know where to fund it from. So now I think I'm a little bit more stable in my cash envelope stuffing, where I can pull from other envelopes and it will be okay, because the money was funded to be a variable so that we can use it during the week, and it should be a no guilt money, honestly, all of it. Especially the way I'm doing things. Like, I want to make sure I live and I'm happy, and it's totally okay. And in the process, if I'm able to save for other things, then it's great. And right now, I think I've proven and I've shown you, and you've seen how excited I am that it has happened. All of that being said, I'm so sorry that I went off on a tangent, but honestly, it is all related to this budgeting world and Mari's way of life words. So I am just going to leave it at that. That's why all of those envelopes have changed. So this is extra, and it should be 75, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So this is 75 right here, and we're going to leave it on the side. We are going to fund this envelope again, and I need my pen. And I noticed that this shows a lot of glare, so I'm sorry if you cannot see it. Today is 10/23, and we're deposit of plus 150, and this one would be a not a rollover, deducted. So I'm just gonna put a D right there. I should have figured that out before and done another row, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it like that. 150, which gives me a balance of 150 in this envelope. So let's go ahead and pull that, and it'll be from here, 150. And what I do with my big denominations is I exchange for some of the sinking funds that are getting larger in terms of dollars, 5s, and 10s, and sometimes, of course, even 20s. So it goes back in here with my, what is this called? Tracker. Oh my goodness. With my tracker in here. Moving on to family night. I think, yep, we have some left as well. And it's 10, 11, 12. I'm moving it to the side. And yes, that's what it is. I am also depositing this in another fund. 10, 23. Deposit. Plus 30. and it gives me a balance of $30. So this is 20, 30. Back into family night. Entertainment. A lot of things happen, and I went crazy trying to figure where I was getting funds from. But Camila has a project coming up, and my husband and Camila worked on it on the weekend. They were doing a try and error kind of thing. So they went to Dollar Tree, they went to Michael's, they went to Walmart. So I grabbed some from here and some from the girls' envelope, which is totally okay, because if you remember way back, the girls' envelope came about because Camila needed to spend on a 100-mile subscription from school, and so that's what the money needs to go for. And then entertainment, it was kind of like fun for them to be doing that project. So honestly, we took from different funds just because, you know, it just happened so fast. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you some funds from here. But anyway, we had fun, and here it is: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Give me one sec, guys. I'm going to put this to the side. So $20 are going to be deposited elsewhere. And then I am moving on to, I'm not moving on anywhere. Entertainment, I am going to add this week, I am going to add $30. And if I need to pull from a sinking fund, then I will do that. But for now, it will be $30. I want to take them to the pumpkin patch, so hopefully that's enough. We shall be okay. We're not going to like, whoa, but I want them to get on some of the rides and then some of the jumpers, and that would be fun. Entertainment, then spending. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. And I actually went to Subway this morning with my girl, and we bought a sandwich, and I took some change from there. So there should be nothing in here. So 1023 deposit plus 20, and then balance of $20. I'm grabbing those $20 eagerly, guys, eagerly. $20. Did I tell you I spent on an Etsy or a new shop, Etsy kits? It's really cute. I hope I get them before El Día de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, because I bought some for that week. And honestly, is it next week? No, it's the weekend after that. The week after that. So I hope I get them by then. If not, it's okay. Well, there's always next year. But for now, yeah, I bought kits. Girls, they do have some in here because it kept rolling over. But now it is a balance of $8. I'm putting it to the side. And then we're doing 10, 23, and we're deposit of plus 10, and they will get $10 in here, like so. Babysitter gets 120, 10, 23, deposit plus 120, balance of 120, 120, and it's going back in here. Beauty is getting $30 this week. I am removing this from here, $3, and it's going to be deposited elsewhere, 10, 23. We are getting a deposit of plus 30. Yep. And then one thing that I noticed too is, like, if you notice, like, I have an eating out envelope now, so that is taking a chunk of our money too. And so I had to figure some things out, especially when he doesn't work overtime. Sometimes he gets $700. I think that's the lowest. And then, unless he misses a day, and then he can almost get to $1,000. So it's just very different every week. Eating out. Oh yeah, we don't have anything. What a surprise. Okay, 1023 deposit, and it's going to be plus 40, And we've been doing okay with that. I mean, I use sometimes some of my spending money to do that, like today, $5. But we've been doing okay overall. And I'm going to grab 2 20s. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. That's kind of cool. I actually don't mind them at all. I think it's pretty neat. 20, 40. And this goes to eating out envelope. Okay, now for gasoline and water, we're not done. This is for my wallet, and I'm just going to leave it in here. My husband did put gas, and here's the deal with that. Here's my story. I have been spending the money that goes into the bank because that's what I do. When there's money in the bank, I am like anxious to do online purchases. And thank you so much for your comments. Actually, I have taken some into account and like really try to work it into my budget and my routine. So what I have done lately is we have put gas at Costco. So we need to pay with a card there and we cannot pay cash. So we have been putting the cash into our debit account, which didn't work because I don't know what I ordered this time, but I did order something else. It was like 13 bucks. I can't even remember what I ordered. Oh, I know what I ordered, guys. I ordered dividers for my micro happy planner. Yep, that's what I did. So I ordered that and I have no regrets, but I do feel a smidge bad because my husband is under this budget as well, and that's not fair. So one of my amazing friends suggested, she actually called me, she saw my video, and she's like, hey girl, why don't you just get a cash card? Is it a cash card? I don't know what it's called, but it's a Costco card. It basically is like a gift card. So if I get a cash card, I can only use it with Costco items. I guess that's what she was telling me. So I said I would go do it the next day. I didn't. You know, things happen, life happened, and I wasn't able to go to Costco. So now, since my husband does the Costco run, that will be part of his like shopping list. When he pays, he shall be getting 150 and 60 dollars into that cash card, or I don't know what the technical name for it is, but honestly, that's what it's going to happen. So instead of having these in my wallet, $160 will be going towards the gas money. So I love these mini cash envelopes. He doesn't carry them with him. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he takes them and it helps him because he knows I told him this is gas and water money, and he can obviously distinguish which is which. So that's what I'm going to do exactly with the water money as well. And since that messed me up earlier, I know that I said I was going to get a 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. So this is for water. And the other one is for gas. So instead of stuffing them to my wallet, this is from my husband's wallet, because technically he always asks me, he's like, okay, can I grab the money? And he doesn't feel comfortable going into the wallet. So he loves when I leave stuff like this on my desk, and he knows what they are. I think I will just put a label on them, and because it's Halloween month, I did them this, you know, theme. But next, is it next week? The following week they will change. So I'm kind of happy about that. So these are stuff for my husband. He took his money in the morning, so I don't need to stuff that at all. He will always take that money. And yeah, that's what it's happening. And I have made some mini trackers. Give me one sec. For these, I haven't made the black ones, which will probably go better, but since there's some orange in there, it will be fine. And I am going to put in here the transactions that he's doing in that card as well. So today is 10/23. And there will be a deposit, and this is for gas. Deposit of plus $160. 160 will go in this cash envelope, or already went in. Is this it? Yep, I see an $100 bill in there. And that is going into this envelope. And I have not uploaded these to my Etsy shop yet. If you're interested, please let me know. So I'm putting that to the side. And then honestly, I just have like this little stand from the Dollar Tree, and this is where I place it for him. So he knows that's what he takes. And these are no longer. So putting these away and all of that, just to explain what my new system will be with that. That way, when you see it next time, you know exactly what is happening. Now, moving on to my sinking funds. I don't have many because we didn't have a bigger budget this time around. But before I do that, I want to see how much I have in here. Okay, well, that was double organizing money. Sorry. Okay, so now, remember, it's a little bit more this time because I did have 100 rollover for groceries last time. So just remember that, please. This is not typical. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $18 here. So we have $118. I am going to leave them like so just because I want to go back into my wallet real quick and pull out for groceries, pull out the $100 bill like so. These are all my, nope, these are all my dollars. So this should be $100 here, and just put it there. And it will be fine because we spent this money anyway. Like so. We need some change in there. And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to do this on camera right now. And honestly, I am going to take this 20 and just give it to this fund. And I'm going to put $18 in here, which means I have minus $2 now in my beauty account, only because I know it's a fill and it'll be less money this time around. So I am going to say that on 10/23 I gave to sinking funds minus $2, so I have 28 in here. Okay, cool. And that works out. It's okay with me. Perfect. And that way I don't have all that chunk of money, and it'll be fine. It will still close, so it's fine. And we are moving on now. So 120 is what was rolled over, if we want to think about it that way. So I'll put it to the side, and I'll tell you what we're doing with that in a little bit. So this time, not a lot of sinking funds. We're going with Camila. And I'm going to put this here so I remove the other money before I get confused. And in Camila's birthday, we have some money in here, and is that 100? Oh no, that's a 50. Yay. Okay. Camila's birthday is getting 22 every week. It gets 22 until January when her birthday hits. That's 20, 21, 22. Now I'm going to put it in here. Dollars go in the front, and then we need a 20 in here. So let's count. 100, 200, 250, 270, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. Is that 288? Yeah, $288. Awesome. $288 go in here. Now we're moving on to field trips. So, oh, maybe I shouldn't go that far off. Okay, field trips right here. field trips, I'm taking everything out and it gets $7. Again, this is funded for a future field trip that is happening in her 5th grade year. She's currently in 4th grade and I'm funding for that. I'm hoping that it's enough. If not, then when the day comes, it won't be as much anyway because we have some money in here. 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84 so far. Slow and steady wins the race. There we go. Next thing is Mexico household, and here it is. And for Mexico household, we have 40, 20, 40. Let's count this out. 100, 150, 200. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes 300. 360. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, that's a great feeling, guys. For hybrid, we're getting $9. Like I said, this hasn't been funded for more because it's a busy life. And I'm okay with that. She's into magic tricks now, so she wants to like order magic equipment and I don't know what. So $9. And those are things I won't buy. She has to buy on her own if she wants them. $9 there. Okay. Now, this makes me sad every time I see it. I should probably take it out until I can help with that. Not that I haven't been helping. She has, I think, about 50-something dollars in her account, and I just transfer the money that I earned from Etsy. It's all for my mom. I don't stay with any of that, and so that is really, really cool. Thank you so much, guys. So that is helping a lot. I am moving on to Sophia's birthday. That's what I'm looking for, I think. Yes, Sophia's birthday is getting $8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Like so. Actually, I should separate this now. And then put a 5 in here. Let's see. 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, $96 in her birthday envelope. Now I'm looking for travel envelope, and travel is right here. Taking that out. Just a little note that there's $500 in my Mexico checking account that I've already sent from this fund. So travel, I am getting $77, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77. And I'm putting them in here. 5 and 20 and 50. That's perfect. Okay. 100, 150, 160, 70, 90, 210, 215, 220, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 231. I hope I counted that correctly, but that makes me happy. And then I'm putting this back in here. Like so. And the new thing that I am going to do, so these are 2 discs. They're the very large 2 discs. Mambi doesn't have them, so they're TUL, and I have the link down below for Amazon. These are Amazon envelopes as well. They're linked in the description box, and I just attach a part of cardstock, whole bunch with the Happy Planner, and then I have my organized envelopes. I don't like trying to look for them, and I really enjoy this. Moving on to funds. I don't know if you noticed that my sinking funds that have been funded are no longer in there, and that's because I want to have them in my mini envelopes, not my micro envelopes. Micro envelopes are smaller. So as you can tell, They're way smaller than that. So these are mini, these are micro. So Amazon Prime has been fully funded. I'm going to pull the funds from here. I don't think the envelopes need to be in there. So they're graduating from envelope. I have 120 and they're the smallest denomination that I could make. And then I'm putting them, folding them in here and putting them in this envelope right in here. So these are my funded things. Now, if January comes and I have money to pay Amazon Prime without touching this sinking fund, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Why am I doing that? I don't know. I just want to try it. I want to see what life was before, life before cash envelopes. I should do a video on that. That's a good catchphrase. Okay, anyway, sorry. Scoop for Camila. Again, I needed this for her project, but I didn't even touch it because we had in our wallet envelope, cash envelopes. So why touch it when we were able to fund it? So if anything, and I need to touch from this envelope, then I will. But for now, it's staying in Camila's envelope for school. So I am going to move this up because I kind of want to keep them alphabetized, pulling that out and bringing them to the front. It's kind of flimsy right now because it really needs more envelopes in here so that it can stabilize. But for now, I don't have any more funded, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's $50 that my goal was for Camila's school. And that's just like I said, events that come up that, you know, I don't have, like projects like the one just happened. If I didn't have the funds, then they were in here. I don't know, maybe it's teacher appreciation week and she wants to get something for her teacher, then the funds are here. So moving on, now this card tags are actually graduating as well. The card tags are ready. Again, they're due January. So if I can really fund them without touching this, honestly, I think it's more than $200. But when the day comes, then at least it's in here. Again, I'm trying to alphabetize this, so I'm going to have to move it after Camila's school. So it'll go in here. This is $200 that my goal was set to. If I have any leftovers, instead of rolling them over from my cash wallet, then I will put like at least 50 more bucks in here. Special event would not be next. I actually have Costco membership. And this is what I'm talking about. I funded my envelopes. Now what? Well, now what? Now I have to pay for Costco membership. And like I said, it was funded through the membership itself, but I still donated the money from here or helped another envelope to be fully funded. But now I feel like, okay, when will this day come? So, or when is the right time for me to start putting back into this envelope? Because now I have a whole year to fund it. Well, I don't want to wait a whole year. And if anything, like I said, if I need to remove anything, I will. But the 120 left over from my cash envelope wallet this time, I am just going to put it back at Costco membership for next year. Again, any emergency, you pull from any envelope. You guys, I mean, I try to respect as much as I can. I'm fairly new to this. I started August 2019. It is October 2019. I'm learning as I go. But one of the things I know is once I start doing something and I set a goal on something, I really want to keep that. So I want to keep that Costco membership there. I just paid it. If anything, I know I can always pull from this fund and I have time, good amount of time to fulfill that again. But for now, it's going into the graduating envelopes. That's what I'm going to call them. Special event is an envelope that was just funded for a specific event. So I have $150 here, which I probably will be spending really soon. I don't know if I'll grab them from here or just try and really mess around and try and buy the item that I want to buy. And I'm looking until a gold necklace. So we'll see how that unravels. So I have 150. I want to exchange this right here to my cash envelope wallet again. And if you remember, there's a $50 bill rolling around here from groceries. So I'm taking that out and I'm giving $50 to, that's why I get huge denominations. And then I kind of exchange them. Okay, so for special event, we have 150, smallest denomination because I'm folding in half. and that way I won't feel like it's too much to put in. So I will put it in here like so. And the last one doesn't have a category. This is a set of 6 envelopes that is in my Etsy shop if you're interested. I try to do these, some of them longer. I cut this one shorter, this one right here. Let me move this one so that you can see what I'm talking about. I left a little less space on the bottom, and I think I might like that better. So I don't know. I just figured like this will give more space so that you guys can have flexibility, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure out what works best, and then I'll go from there. Okay, so where did this go? Car tags. Got me the car tags right here. And they're really easy to come in and out actually, but like I said, with this you have to have a hefty amount so that they will be a little bit more stabilized. So I'm kind of afraid any of them can pull out, and that's totally okay because I don't have a lot in there and I can always try and figure it out. But I'm thinking I want to even do a cover to this, and it will be kind of nice to have that. For now, these envelopes are going out of the way. We don't need them, and look at how much smaller this is now. And I know these are funded. I don't need to look through them anymore, and I feel really good about this. So whenever that time comes, then I can remove this smaller envelope, which is so much easier to put into my wallet, and then pay whatever I have in here. For now, guys, I'm really excited that I shared my mini envelopes and my micro envelopes. That totally made my day. Honestly, you have no idea that I am so excited to fix my wallet for traveling, or not my wallet, well actually it's going to act like a wallet, but my micro happy planner. So very excited about that. I hope that you enjoyed being here. I am hoping that I inspired you in a way where you go and create this for yourself. Go ahead and have fun, enjoy that, because that will make you happy. And when you're happy, everything else falls into place. I love you guys. Take care. But more than anything, God bless. Goodbye.